I have a very short window of time in which to do things before work. But I am also unattended at this time. Oh god, do I want to use this big hunking robot? Or do I want to try and use something a little bit more reasonable in the interim? We do have a lot of options, some of which are test models, admittedly. We do have opportunities. We'll go with heavy for now. I haven't really done heavy in missions a lot. You know what? It might not be a great option because it is going to be fighting Balteus. I do realize this now. This might be a poor decision. I guess we're going to see how well we can overpower the existent enemies. Or I guess if there's going to be any changes. That's always a possibility. Okay, this is all stuff I know already. I'm scared that I'm gonna be, like, skipping things that I don't know, now that the game has revealed unto me that this is a thing that will occasionally happen. Alright, let's go realize that picking the heavy boy was the mistake. I just want to play something that isn't just my fast one. The fast one just seems too good. Ironically, I might have to swap parts on the speed ones, because the speed ones that I've been using in PvP are near suicidal.
Don't worry, not even the PCA would anticipate a solo independent mercenary. Get in there and
Honestly, this one's not a lot better in that regard. I have a real weird problem with making robots that are just seemingly nigh suicidal to use. But they work. So, also, hey Tucker. How's it going? Headache? Oh, that sucks, man. I had a really bad headache yesterday. That was so bad, or not yesterday, sorry, the day before, that was so bad that I felt like I was going to black out at my desk. And Rachel was trying to get me to go to the doctor. And I was like, I think I just need to go to sleep for a little while, but I can't until my shift is over. And so I spent about 8 hours looking like I was going to vomit, and swaying from side to side in my chair. So, yeah, it's not great when you got a really bad headache, man. Oh wow, that just didn't kill him. It feels so weird to not go fast.
confirmed. Enemy squad destroyed. Move on to the next area.
I've also been trying to just learn how to use the aorta and similar, the energy ones, because like burning all of your energy is just paranoia inducing, but it does have its benefits sometimes. come on. Why did you have to auto-lock? God damn it.
Snipers from all quarters. Keep moving or they'll shoot you down.
Coral generators are great with boat. Yeah, pretty much. I'm impressed by the amount of tanks that I see that are just going full tank build. Like, literally a tank. Explosives on every arm. Like, I'm impressed by the amount of them that are doing just crazy well in PvP. Also, I just want to say, I don't like it when I load into a PvP match and I get rocked, and then I load into the next PvP match and it's the same guy.
Stacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter. How many of your dogs must I kill before you learn?
Is that Sula?
Hey, Sula.
Pitiful dog. Feel sorry for you. I really do.
Ooh, he got out of there before my attack went off. All right.
You had a different master.
C1249. Sula. He's an independent mercenary who survived first-gen augmentation. Don't think twice, 621. Kill him before he kills you.
Where's 619?
I'm surprised he's keeping out of that.
Dead? Which ones did I kill, I wonder?
Don't let him bait you.
Ooh, okay.
Walter. Stay away.
Welcome to why my builds are all suicidal. I love to just get in and just do big damage all at once.
Forget about him, 621. You did good today. Back to work. Penetrate the control center and destroy the target.
Alright, let's see how fucking Balteus goes with this train wreck of a machine.
There. Destroy the device in the center.
Yes, I did expend an extra bullet just because I was obsessed with the numbers.
Good job, 621. We're done here. Head back to base. Wait, no. 621, get out of there.
I also just want to say, man, when you kick people in PvP and they just explode, it's great. Big legs just for good damage on kicks is hilarious.
An older type of augmentation.
I've encountered so many people that run fairly lightweight machines, but then just have the biggest, heaviest legs that you can think of, just so they can kick people.
I am Air, a Rubiconian.
Hi, Air.
Please, you must wake up. Before your consciousness is forever scattered in the coral flow.
Still enjoy my Great Shield build. I mean, I've only encountered one guy using a shield, and it was decent enough at mitigating my damage. But it was more annoying than it was a problem. Are those just floating textures?
Vital signs confirmed.
Did something not load in?
Disabling autopilot. Establishing comms link with him.
Raven, I've identified an approaching enemy.
This is either going to be very fast or terrible of a run.
Brainwaves. And maintain contact to support you. Main system reactivating combat mode. I've looked into the enemy craft. It's an
Oh, that's fantastic. That's great. Oh, that's beautiful.
Raven, get clear.
I don't even need to get out. I can just tank it. Well, that's a bit annoying, though. Ooh, okay.
The enemy can't take much more.
I mean, tanking is fine. It's just I don't really want to just sit in, like... sit in place. I want to be able to move and kick. But, like, getting in and being suicidal with my giant guns definitely helps when I don't immediately just turn to butter.
It's silent. Raven. You need rest. But first, a warning. The coral surge you were swept up in? That was just a glimpse. A premonition of the storm of flame that will burn Rubicon.
The Dom legs are very powerful. They're extremely good.
A friend of mine sent me this observational data. Look, 621. A localized coral explosion caused by the surge has a certain directionality. It's headed straight for the central ice field, across the Arlean Ocean. Like a flock of birds or a school of fish, coral loves company. Which means, somewhere in the ice field, there's a huge mass of coral lying dormant. You said you could hear a strange voice in your head. That's a common side effect of old-gen augmentation. Could also be from getting caught in that coral surge. Don't let it bother you.
Raven. The coral explosion completely vaporized northwestern Belius's Bay Area. And even yet, compared to the fires of Ibis, that explosion was hardly a spark. Raven, I have a favor to ask. Let me remain in contact with you until we reach the coral convergence.
Okay, so there doesn't appear to be as much divergence as I anticipated in the immediate, anyway. I'm assuming that we're going to be getting there.
Over the coral ends. I must.
But I feel like it's going to be one of those, it's missions, but the core crux of things is the same until the end. Double melee is still all I want. Just, you know the energy dagger that you can get, where it's like the 1 2 3 1 2 3 kind of thing. Give me 2 of those. Let me go 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then like kick. That's what would be really fantastic. I personally would love that.
I need to hawk some intel to the corpse and secure a backer for our trip to the ice field. One job for you while I'm out. Rest up. And that's an order.
The butterfly knife? Yeah, sure.
Raven, I see your handler is away on business for now. About that trip to the ice field, we've received a job from Balaam already. Let's take a look, shall we?
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. You have proven yourself to be truly exceptional, which brings us to a request.
It flips like one if you watch the animation. You know what, honestly, I don't have a lot of chances to watch the animations of things. Meanwhile, I see like fucking top tier PvP players. They're like, yeah, you gotta watch for when the arms lift, because if you see the arms lift in this specific pattern, then this specific pattern means that they're going to start firing in this way. And I'm like, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you're seeing that when you play the game. The way that some of the shit goes around, I do not believe it. Analysis category has been added to the arena? What does this mean? Oh my god, there's more. And more chips? Hello? Hello? Let's go. That's fantastic. Sure. Alright, I'll sidetrack off story to crush these. You can unlock everything, let's go!
Please begin by engaging the Mind Alpha model in virtual combat.
I'm gonna destroy it.
Commencing analysis.
It does have like the best chest in the game and one of the greatest heads though.
Main system activating combat mode.
Ooh, okay. Alright, no more playing around. No more goofing. So that's what I do in PvP a lot, is if I get a guy that's got a low stagger threshold, I just kick them, like...
Well done.
Which is really mean, but it's very funny when it works. This game is... It's not, like... Baldur's Gate is such a top-tier game for me, and I spent so much time in it, right? And Alan Wake I've barely touched, but has, like, resonated such a fantastic part inside of me. For being able to enjoy media, and, like, the way that it presents media, and, like... delves into the meta is so fascinating. But Armored Core is such a great just game on its own. Like, as a on its own, as a face, as an arcade game. The story is fun. The mech building is great. The customization is awesome. Like, everything that you want is in there. This is such... It's so wild that it's like these three just completely fantastic games have come out pretty much back to back with one another. Like, it's incredible. It's great. Ooh, I've dropped a bunch of frames. I'm not sure what's going on, so hold on. I'm not sure if my internet's, like, shitting itself or what, but... dropping a ton of frames. We'll hope that that's it. We'll hope it doesn't go back to being shit. But just, like, everything that you want in a robot game had to reload stream. Yeah, I think it was, like, my internet for, like, a moment had a hiccup there. But Like, everything you want in a robot game is here.
The next sample is the Trainer AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha.
And it looks great.
Commencing analysis.
It feels great to play. The learning curve is actually pretty decent. I still don't really understand how the part system fully works. But the stuff I build functions, so I can't complain. Like, I don't think that I'm a bad player. I know I'm not optimum, but I do believe that, like, yeah, I think that I deserve the C rank that I'm in. Ooh, we dodged it.
Target destroyed.
Also, it's wild how many people that are playing AC6 do not have Steam profiles set up. Like, they've downloaded Steam and they've purchased Armored Core. And that's all they are playing? Have you tried quad... Wait, tried quad DACA wheelchair? Please elaborate what this means. Do you mean, like, the little wheelchair one? Because, yeah, I've got a build for it. It's trash. It's built to troll people. I have this little guy. I mean, I've added and swapped out parts before off of it, yeah. It's fine. I don't hate it. I also have this thing. My preference is for reverse joint speed, but I also do not hate leg. I don't hate leg. They're fine. All Mind is weird. There's not a lot going on with them now. But it seems like there's more to it, just in behind the surface.
Integration program.
An AI that exists to train and empower mercenaries is an extremely strange thing.
The tester AC. This will be integrated into Mind Alpha.
Like durable RJ, but I want a truly chunky one. There should be like a super heavy. You're not wrong. The moderate heavy one that is there is good, and I like them a lot. But I would say that there should be like a super heavy reverse joint. There wasn't For Answer, and that's why I'd want again. Did people not like For Answer, though? I'm a little bit disconnected from what games people liked and what ones didn't really hit. I've heard very mixed results, though, whenever the term For Answer gets brought up. For Answer is the best right next to this one,
Thank
really.
you for your continued support.
Okay.
Your testing has identified several key points for improvement to Mind Alpha. The evolution of All Mind will not disappoint.
I mean, hey, as long as you keep supplying me with robot parts, I don't care, man. I mean, yeah. Just more damage mit, more healing. Why not? I don't know. Like, I had QuickTurn installed before, and I just never used it. I'm sure that it's used by, like, some top tier people for some good stuff, but I just don't care about it. Most of the time, anyway. This gives me, like, I'm not even using melee stuff that often, rather. But it gives me such a big boost compared to this. So, like, yeah, sure. I'll throw points into it for now. Because you said I get everything, eventually. Like, there's enough, there is enough chips to buy everything in here when you're done and all is over. Like, that's A+. Fantastic. Ooh. Yeah. This'll be funny. I haven't done this one as a big heavy that often.
They want you to carry out an advanced survey of the central ice field. To confirm the information Walter brought to them about the coral convergence. As for how to cross the Alian Ocean, this is the
I'm really surprised that the Armored Core games that are such beloved, you know, games of a franchise. Because our Armored Core people are those people. Like, Armored Core players are the type of people who will not shut the fuck up about how good Armored Core is, right? And they are the type of people who will just go and play that game for 10 years. I'm genuinely surprised that there have not been any ports of those games onto, not computers necessarily, but like progressively newer consoles. Like the fact that you cannot go and play the earlier ones on like PlayStation's stupid subscription service or some shit is crazy to me. Which might just be because FromSoft might just not have them. If you know anything about old video games development, you know that sometimes they just lose and or intentionally have deleted the masters. A lot of video games, the original copies of the games just don't exist anymore, and they only have like ROMs that existed that were saved in various different corporate files, or sometimes saved by people. So, like, a lot of companies, like .emu, for instance, that do emulation of games via ROMs and shit like that. Like, sometimes that's the only way we can play that game, because the original master copy has been lost to time. It's like certain episodes of Doctor Who are just gone forever, because the BBC stored the fucking film incorrectly, and a bunch of it got waterlogged when they had a basement flood, and some of the film was reused to refilm other new things over top of it.
I've sent you the marker data. Let's head toward the elevator going to the upper level.
So, like, there is a not 0% chance that From Software might literally not have it anymore. Oh, you fucker. Okay.
Who's this tourist? You think you could just waltz straight in here? Hope you're watching, boss. Leave it to Invincible Rummy to show our guest a good time.
Bye, Rummy. It's so funny when she calls you a tourist to me because of all the fucking weirdos in the Warhammer sphere that call people tourists. And, like, I've had people sit there and be like, oh, people like you are a tourist? And I'm like, motherfucker, I first got into Warhammer and I was like 12, 11. Like, I was in, like, public school as a child. Like, you weren't alive. And then you'll see some guy who gets called a tourist and they're like from like 1985 in the wargaming sphere, and it's like, yeah, alright. It's so funny that she calls you that. It's even more funny when you know that like the Japanese version that they use is visitor. And it's like, visitor is the most Japanese way that you could have somebody addressed as like a derogative term, where they're like, oh, you're a visitor. You're not from here. But also imagine, like, taking pride in being from this place. This place fucking sucks. I mean, at least Carla's cool. Except for the whole, like, suicide machine thing, you know? Really? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I like her, but I disagree with her plan. Yeah, pretty much. Carla's not even like a I could fix her character. It's like... it's just like there's nothing to fix. She's just convinced. Unfortunately, you have different ideas. It's like, honestly, I don't even disagree. It's just maybe not the course of action that most people would take.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? I like that.
It's bitch, why? Like, again, I get it. I understand the logic of get rid of this, like, horribly destructive, ridiculous fuel. But at the same time, like, there is the... it is sentient to consider, which is, like, weird, admittedly. You would. That's fine. That keeps me in the air longer, actually. That's good. Yeah, disagreeing with double genocide is understandable. At the same time, I can totally rationalize the destruction of a planet to resolve greater problems. It's the Shar Aznable school of thought, where, like, Shar is incredibly wrong, but I completely understand where he is coming from. Maybe just fucking up the planet enough that everybody leaves is the solution. It's not a good idea, but it might work.
One new message.
Hey, tourist. It's me, Carla.
It'd be the equivalent of saying, what if instead of solving World War II by going and counter-invading them, we just solved it by glassing Europe? Like, it technically stops the problem.
Unusual to receive messages from hostile sources.
Hi, Carla.
Hack into All-Mine's mercenary database?
Are we breaking the fourth wall? I mean, we know she can hack into them from the previous time that she hacked into them. But now she's hacking into them a little differently, we'll say. You have New Game Plus knowledge, so there's that, true. I see. Fuck this mission? Oh no.
Ah, my favorite little tourist. About my promise to take you up top. I need a little help cleaning up first. See, a certain someone smashed up all my defense hardware. And now I've got rival dozers.
Hope you like timed hunts. Oh, so I should pick my faster
It's
mech.
the Junker Coyotes. We never did get on. Always sniffing around, just waiting for a chance.
Didn't I just blow these up last time? Why is this gonna be timed?
Making a mess is one thing, but they're going after our development data too. We need to swat the hacking drones they sent before they make off with all my secrets. Yeah, it's pretty low of them, but at least give them credit for knowing where the value is. Anyway, did I mention that this is all your fault? You can make up for it by keeping my secrets safe.
I see. Man, some of my customizations didn't save from when I went in and adjusted stuff. That sucks. I gotta go in and fix things now. God damn it.
Your handler didn't authorize this sortie either.
This is like the only machine I have with gold on it. I really should add a little bit more trimming and extra gubbins to them. Just a little gold here, some symbols and markings on the armor a bit more there, you know, but
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get rolling, tourists. Destroy all the hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached.
oh wow, this is one of those. It would be good to have the thing that does that, huh?
Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist.
Hit the scan button? Scan to see him, I see.
Second target destroyed.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me,
Oh, hi guys.
I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground. The coyotes are using our
Text data extracted from a wreck, the lost auto-transcription of voice log recorded by Professor Nagai, the Rubicon Research Institute director. Decided to Assistant number 1's son is to remain at the lab. He's a reticent one, tough to beyond his years. And now our research has robbed him of his mother and driven his father mad. He has every right to hate me. Perhaps Assistant number 2 will be able to help. She does seem to have a knack for assembling toys. I hope that at least she can give him something to smile about. So Carla's number 2 because smile. And assistant number 1 is reticent and tough. That's gonna be Walter?
DMTs. They're hot stuff on the black market. Still, I'm not sure I like seeing my own babies used against me.
Excuse me? Oh, you know, fuck you. Oh. Okay. So we have to do this little dance. Alright. Just a dead end? You want to open up, maybe? Thank you. That was weird.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures. Security breaches reached 50%.
We can still make it, Raven.
Yeah, I know.
If you can't spot the targets, try using your scanner.
Yeah, thank you. Are they all, like, inside, or are they outside, or what am I looking here? Oh, weird as hell. They're down? How the fuck do I do that? Man, we got doors on top of doors on top of doors. What's going on here, man? A fucking Nier Automata mission. Genuinely, it's just I am lost.
That's, not great.
Faster, Raven.
Oh, yeah, no. That's fine. Shit confusing? Pretty much. Like, what? Okay, this is gonna be a fail, not because I couldn't do it, but because I don't know the layout. Well, you can't blame me for thinking. This is why you hate this one? Okay. See, the time is less of a problem. I can boost and speed around like nobody's business. But this one's map is fucking atrocious.
Firewall won't hold much longer.
Like, this is a door. But I can't go through it. Is it in this? Alright, hold on. It's probably in here, right?
What happened? It's all over.
Yeah, okay. That's fucking weird. Okay. See, I was looking at that thinking that that thing was down and I couldn't go to the secret area because things had been moved around.
Rolling, tourists.
And the answer is no, it wasn't.
Hacking drones those degenerate coyotes left here.
Let's be quick about this, Raven.
Security breaches reached 10%.
Okay.
Firewalls
One,
going down fast.
2.
Must be about 5 drones to pull that off.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 4 to go.
Straight out of the gates. Keep it up, tourist.
Pop that. Hello.
I get why they want our tech. I just wish they had a little more flair. If it were me, I'd raid us from orbit and just yank our servers off the ground.
I love the idea of just stealing it physically.
The coyotes are using RADMTs.
Oh, well, okay.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. 2 remaining.
Guess I better get to work on our countermeasures.
Nice, sir. Excuse me, sir.
You'd have to try to mess it up now. Security
Thank
breach has
you.
reached 50%.
We can still make it, Raven. If you can't spot the targets, try using your scanner.
There we go. Oh, we still got one left somewhere? Okay.
They've got our crypto keys. That's, not great.
Faster, Raven.
So we know that there's one in the weird gubbins hole. What one did I miss this time? Ooh, ow. You know what I should do? I should bring that head that's good at scanning here. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I am terrible with this layout, man. It's too interwoven. There we are. Hi. Yeah, but they have your crypto keys. They have your NFTs, your apes. All my apes gone.
Servers are officially fried. Maybe that'll teach them to behave.
All of Carla's apes are gone.
The radar. Are there more of them?
Oh, please let there be more of them. Man, the music for Carla is so good. Oh, okay.
You're the freelance.
It's Iguazu.
And here I thought I'd just make some extra scratch.
Oh, there's gonna be a few extra
All at the
scratches.
same time.
That's for sure.
I see the coyotes got some help too. Don't forget to smile, tourist.
You know, I really owe you one. You got lucky.
Oh, you asshole. Okay.
You're gonna die, freelancer.
AP at 30%. Two repair.
I can heal too. Oh, hey, what's going on? Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
What the hell? They're all over us. Help me out or we're both dead.
Oh, yeah, I'm already on that, buddy. Unfortunately, I hate this more than I hate you.
It's ringing in my ears again.
Ooh, they're going crazy with this.
Quiet when you're gone.
Ammunition at 50%.
Oh wow, they're dipsy doodling, huh?
You psycho or something?
Yeah, kind of.
Trouble here.
AP at 50%.
Alright, Iguazu, now it's our time.
Now we can finally be alone. Your next freelancer.
Light shoulder ammunition at 10%.
Damn it!
See ya.
Would have had you. Don't you dare think you've won.
I don't know, I think I did. I might have gotten a cheap shot in there at one point,
Looks like
but
it's over. I'll have the crew check out those
I think I
maps.
won.
Raven, there's unidentified machines who are using encrypted communications. I'll do what I can to decrypt them.
Iguazu sucks, man. He's like really bad. Iguazu is Jared from fucking Gundam. Multi-energy rifle cursive. I mean, cool, I guess. I haven't really liked energy weapons all too much. Like a couple of the shoulder pieces, mostly. Is this gonna be Iguazu bitching out? No.
You noticed that job from Balaam and decided to take it. Next time, look before you leap. You can't trust anyone on Rubicon. Keep heading for the ice field. I'll take care of some loose ends in the meantime.
Multi-energy rifle developed by Allmine, capable of firing laser, plasma, or combined fire. This weapon is equipped with two-stage charge system that provides a choice of firing mode. I have a plasma and a meltagun? I have a combi bolter? Interesting. Interesting.
We're continuing through Grid 086 toward the intercontinental cargo launcher. As promised, Carla has agreed to serve as our guide. I'm not sure how safe it is to trust a dozer. But if we turn her down, we turn her knowledge down as well. One more thing, Raven. Cinder. Carla's nickname. That's what the Rubiconians call survivors of the fires of Ibis. But if the fires happened half a century ago, well, it could just be some dozer inside joke.
Best energy gun since Armored Core 1. This is the Armored Core Moonlight Blade. But, like, isn't the Moonlight Blade the Moonlight Blade? I know I've got it. It was like a big melee arm, right? I have to scroll past it. It's like the one that's curved. Yeah, that one. It's actually just called Moonlight. Or is it like just that it's real good? Because like Moonlight Blade is not always the best weapon in the game. Alright, give me my ears back. Oh, it's the Armored Core original of the Moonlight? That's weird, because is there not also Moonlight in, like, Armored Core 4 or whatever the fuck, the one with patches? Does that also not just have a Moonlight blade? That's just called that?
This will be our third sortie together.
Or is it, like, the equivalent? It's the gun that has been in all the games. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. But when are they gonna cross over into the other games?
Main system activating combat mode.
Honestly, though, if somebody was like, here's a plasma rifle in a fucking Souls game, I'd take it.
Just as promised.
That'd be funny.
But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean,
Have a
once you're
spell
up
that just summons the gun.
there, these satellites see everything.
Hey, listen, people don't like spells enough in Souls games. They already think it's easy mode.
Themselves. You can guess what happened.
I'll never agree that spells are easy mode in Souls games, because, like, you get a limited number of casts. You fucking, you know, you gotta dodge in order to get your casts out. A lot of stuff is magic resistant. It's just like, it's different, man. Whew.
That must be the PCA security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Brute force it is then.
You know, I'm surprised at this energy output, not gonna lie.
Don't get fried.
Ooh, it did not work, though.
Be careful, Raven.
Nice moves.
We still got nicked. Pretty good. Honestly, I just wish they brought Darkbead back. Darkbead made everybody mad, and I would love to see it come back just to continue to do so.
Might as well clean up while you're here. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher.
Ooh, ow. There's still explodey in here, huh? Alright. The Karasawa is plasma, charged is laser, and second charge is plasma laser combination. I mean, that's pretty cool. Again, it's a combi weapon.
Now,
Combi.
just step inside.
Combination weapon.
Wait. Enemy detected.
Hey, dude.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics sent to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
No response from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven. It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
Yeah, it's fucking taking damage. Are you seeing this shit?
Bunch of mad scientist tourists. Fires behind this may have taken the Institute. Their dirty work survived. What the? It's taking off.
Another coral response. Watch out.
You shouldn't be allowed.
Some good R&D data.
That's all I'm saying.
Workshop.
It's taken major damage. You can do this, Raven.
Smash
second stage hits almost as hard as Pile Bunker. That's pretty crazy. I still just can't really get the Pile Bunker working for me. The only time I've ever had it work well was that one time fighting, what's-his-face? Iguazu and the other guy.
Like the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
I've been going back and watching other people play, because now I have kind of the ability to watch several hours of multiple people's run-throughs of it, right? And it's by far the most surprising to see Pat go in as like a speedy boy. Pat is not usually the type to play a video game and get real into being, you know, moving fast, right? He doesn't usually like to schmoove. But he is schmoovin'.
The dog can't choose its master.
And Wooly really,
But still,
really tries to be,
tough luck.
like, stubborn and stick with the same thing, which I can relate to. As per Wooly. They love to just try and stick with the same machine and switch out when they need to.
Oh, and one more thing. You know the cargo launcher's strictly for cargo, right?
I like the implication that, like, launching cargo makes
No
this
one's ever used it.
any safer for cargo.
At least not in one piece.
Like, if you shoot a bunch of apples at Mach 10, I think it's still gonna fuck the apples up a bit, too, you know?
Hope your luck changes.
This also just feels hilariously wasteful to send cargo this way.
Raven?
But it's cool.
You see it too, don't you? The voices of the coral. Currents coursing across Rubicon. Walter was correct in his judgment. The coral. It's here, in this desolate place.
This game makes me want another Lost Planet that isn't trash.
Augmented human C4621. Entering standard mode. One new message.
Like, I know the mechs in that weren't great, but you know.
Looks like you've made it to the central ice field, 621.
Lost Planet 2 is such a good co-op game.
Archivists found their
Oh
own
my
way
god.
and are ready to deploy survey squads. And it looks like Balaam's come running after you scoped out the place too. You know what's going to happen. Business as usual. But you can make it work for us.
Oh, really? I did not expect that. Oh, really? Soup time? Oh. Oh, they're there finally. Oh, new actual stuff. Oh, like her stuff. Oh, that looks like a sick design like that, though. That's some... That's some... That's some... Like, this current loadout like that is some fucking... Like, like, World War II Nazi helmet bullshit going on. That's crazy. Steampunk trooper look, yeah. Okay, those arms look great. I do love them. Not on this machine. I'll make them work on something else. Man, their firearm specialization fucking sucks. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's where you get these things, huh? These are big PvP equipment. People like the feet. People like the big weird feet. Really? Not as fast quick boost, but better in everything else. Okay. That took a decent chunk out of my money. I'm surprised. The Dom legs are good, but people really like the claw footies for some reason. I guess probably because they're giving you the same benefit, right? They're giving you big kick. Oh man, look at that fucking engine. Man, I really like that helmet, though. That helmet-looking head is super good. That's so many missiles. Like, that's just... That's so many missiles. Oh, we're doing the steel survey data one? Okay. I might go fast just for the sake of getting it done quicker. The pine cones had to be nerfed. They are still good though. I encounter a lot of people using them, but they're not nearly as broken as they used to be.
The operation will take place in the central ice fields, Yalmar Mine. We want you to stage an attack on the Arquebus survey camp located there.
It's interesting how the game has diverged in little
The
ways.
ice field, Arquebus launched survey drones to gather data. Whatever they found, it's sure to contain clues as to the whereabouts of the coral convergence. Put simply, your job is to seize the data. We're counting on you, Gun 13.
You know, we're just gonna... I like the guns on the back way too much.
Are you still hearing things?
This might be my last one of these.
I'll make adjustments.
Again, it was a super short little stream just because, you know, I wanted to do something before Rachel presumably comes up for the weekend. I don't know what, if anything, we'll do. Because I do actually have the 2 stream set up again. So in theory, double streams can become a thing again. Well, here. But I don't know if she's going to want to do that, and everybody, you know, usually spends Christmas time with family, so there is that. But yeah, she had her little ooh, slowdown. Game had slowdown. Ooh. Got a book about monster girls to listen tonight? What? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but you know. Rachel got a book about a monster guy recently, and then described it, and then I said, so it's just the ancient Magus bride, basically. And then she went, actually, yeah, kind of. And I went, can you send me the cover of the book? And then she sent me the cover of the book, and I went, that's just the guy from Ancient Magus Bride. When was this published? And then she sent me the year that it was published, and it was published in 2022. And I just screamed, this is just somebody writing Ancient Magus Bride fanfiction and then publishing it because they wrote it under different name characters.
PCA has their eye on it. Coral must be involved.
Ow. Ow.
This should be the last one.
I love how that blew the thing out of the air. The series is literally called Would You Date a Monster? That's such a fucking not visual novel, light novel title.
Looks like their just got home. Shut them down.
Ew, ew, ew. Why does it be like this? Okay. Okay. Go away, please. Thank you.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven! Looks like you ruffled some feathers. Taking their drones back to HQ. I want you to find them and stop them.
I do find visual novels and light novels and, like, shitty Japanese anime that have names like that are always just, like, the dumbest thing of all time. And I'm not saying this in, like, a mean way to you. I just mean, like, they are always, like, bottom of the barrel plots. And it's always so funny to me because it's, like, sold 3 billion copies.
AC! That must be the independent merc. Shut it down before Balaam gets hold of our data.
Eliminate them, 621.
It's Western, not light novel? That one! A Western light novel is just called a novella. 2. That does not mean that that is not, like, the most straight up, like, weeaboo sounding shit. Explicitly the term monster girl.
It's identified.
Ow, excuse me.
That's not subject guard.
But I say this like we haven't all had people become corrupted by the anime weeaboo bullshit. Like, I mean, I'm guilty of it. I like some of those tropes. It's just like every Japanese thing ever having to have at least one person who is of German, British, or French descent.
Warships making a second approach.
Why did that fire there? God damn it.
Intercept 621. Looks like you're on the deck. Good call.
Each book is a different character, but the guys and monster ladies. First book I'm listening to is about a middle-aged dude who is part of a police organization dealing with humans. Has led. You're reading the equivalent of what Rachel's reading, but for men. And again, I'm not saying this in a way to disparage. I'm not meaning it in a negative light. It's just really funny because, like, Rachel just keeps reading these books about, like, horny elf people and monster people and this and that. And I'm like, this is just that. And I don't get the market because I can just imagine these things. And so Rachel's like, yeah, you could just write that. And I'm like, I could, because they're all very poorly written. Because all they need to do is appeal to the part of the brain that goes neuron activated.
Special mission, maybe. Or was it? Wait.
But also, that's just how it's been for 70 years of people writing pulp, right? Like, you can find that sort of stuff going back all the way into, like, the 30s. Man, the stuff from back then is the funniest shit, though. Because it will be like, we have to keep it, you know, so that way it fits in a way that it can actually be sold in stores. And it'll be like, man on the crab planet. And then he's like the only dude besides this other woman on there. And they have to fight against the crabs.
Eager 621. Us and the corporations both.
And then maybe she's an alien.
Hey, Raven. It's me, Rusty.
Oh, hey, Rusty.
Your old buddy from the Vespers. Haven't talked since we
It's higher
found the
quality
wall.
than I thought. Decent political bullshit.
I'd love to catch up, but I'll cut to the chase. The PCA has deployed its suppression fleet. And now it's laying down the law all over Rubicon. We've already lost several survey bases, and Balam's in a sorry state too. For their part, the Rubicon Liberation Front sees this as an opportunity. If you ask me, they're counting their eggs before they're hatched. At this rate, the corpse, the Rubiconists, and the independent mercs will go down together.
Rubiconists.
I'm sending you a request from the Archibald's group. We could use the wall climbers' help.
Now, Rusty, is this a mission from Archibus or is this a mission from you? It's like when Walter says that a friend of his needs something.
I see you got a call from V4. I've been contacted as well by the Balam group. Seems both sides have been forced to halt the coral survey. Check the briefing, 621.
Raven, I've also picked up a job for you.
Okay, we can't be doing this.
Not just the corporations who have their eye on you. The Rubiconians do too.
We can't be doing 3 routes.
The Rubicon Liberation Front has established a division in the central ice field. This job comes from their commander.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. Okay, never mind. It's just tunnel sabotage and prevent corporate salvage of new tech. Okay. I thought we were going to get like 3 paths. One of them's just fight Swinburne again, so that's fine. In which case, since this is a New Game Plus route, I will not kill Swinburne. I did not kill Swinburne when I went back and did the missions again. But I will not kill him in this one, officially. Destroy deprecated device deep within the underground tunnel. Destroy the LCs and new HC deployed by the Planetary Closure Administration. I'm guessing that's the one where it's like Rubiconians, and this one's the one that's corpse. It would be nice if there was like an icon that told you which organization fucking pays you. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I'll see if I can squeak out eliminating Swinburne. I might have time. If I don't, we've already done this one.
Let's take a look at the request.
It's not a branching quest. I don't gotta worry about it. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know what I mean.
Offer you. The Rubicon Liberation Front is planning to retake the wall from Archibus.
The really funny thing here is that, like, I am consistently slapping everybody in the face. Because I am not going to kill Swinburne here, and they're like, do it. But then I'm going to pick the thing that helps them
Surveillance squads to monitor for intruders
after
and
that.
hired operatives. If our plan to retake the wall is to succeed, you must not be spotted. We're counting on you to handle this discreetly.
Because I don't feel like that's gonna change anything, because it's not a quote-unquote decision. Unless I'm stupid and don't fully grasp it.
In order to ambush and eliminate the target undetected, you'll need to adopt a different style of fighting.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. I've estimated the target's position based on the data we received. Sending results now. Watch out for the surveillance MTs. If they get a read on you,
Ah, shit.
operation is over. If you pick up a capture tracking you, take cover or quickly destroy it.
There we go.
No sign of the target, it seems. Perhaps he's out on night watch. Raven, look over there. I've detected an AC in combat mode. That must be Swinburne, the target. Target confirmed. It's Swinburne, the Vespers number 7. This is
Let's
Operation
not
Confirmed.
immediately fuck him up like last time.
I see. Balin. Tired old concern falling further and further behind. I'll have you all sent for re-education. Snail will be pleased to have you. Back to your post, Grunt. I can handle myself, thank... What?
Who are you? Stop right there! How dare you pretend to be...
Ooh, okay. You know, I said that, but that did almost, like, fuck him up pretty bad.
I don't know who put you up to this, but clearly you need to be disciplined. No. I'm Swinburne. I can't lose.
We gonna have this normal discussion now, or no? I can't lose. Word of a man about to lose every time. I mean, I'm gonna let him go this time.
You realize I lead the Vesper 7th squad, which means I hold the purse strings. Every single transaction goes through me. Let me go, and you'll still come out on top. Understand? You're quick on the uptake, aren't you? Splendid.
I mean, he did lose, but you know,
Snail will serve you
he
proper
lost
honor for
with
this.
with
Not
his
like
life.
those savages. Keep up the good work.
He gets to go home and be sad.
Swinburne has left the combat zone. Raven, I'll respect your decision, but I should tell you that... Wait, I'm picking up something. Incoming.
And I've seen this, but this has not been done previously on stream. I'm pretty certain that that's... I might be mistaken. I'm pretty certain that that's the guy that voices the Count of Monte Cristo.
The scoundrel's profits. Coin slipping through cold fingers. Feed Rubicon's soil.
Oh, okay.
I've gathered data from the an elite assassin associated with the Rubican Liberation Front.
Oh, you guys can fuck off with your healing like that. Ooh, okay.
Watch me, good comrade Sith. Your reward.
Goodbye.
Heed me, Oathbreaker. Treachery benefits none.
True.
Coral take you back.
But I've been nothing but inconsistent in these games, and I will not stop now.
That was certainly an adventure.
You fucking just skipped it. I don't need to see my stats. Who cares?
One new message.
Archivist Group Mercenary Liaison, V8 Peter here. I understand you spared BC.
I'm starting to think Pater's not real.
The company has allocated you an appropriate reward, as I'm sure you've noticed. I hasten to add that Swinburne's shameful conduct has dishonored the Vespers. He has now been sent for re-education under the orders of V2 Snail. That is all. The Archivist
Also,
Group-
re-education is extremely ominous. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, so we have to do the refueling base again, which I don't think has any optional stuff, but might have a different thing. And we have to make our decision here. I cannot believe that there's this many branching paths. There's at least more than 3. Like 3 run-throughs worth, right? It feels like it. Or is it capable of just, like, all 3 are meant to be self-contained in that way? It's weird. I wish we had more new arena matches. Because I am gonna have to stop. You know what? Stopping at like an hour 30 sucks. I'd rather go for another hour and a half. But I do have to work. I do have to make money. In real life, not in the video game. So I will have to end prematurely. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do something when Rachel's up here. And if not, I definitely will be when she leaves. Enjoy. Good night. Be thankful that you don't have to listen to people talk to you about their medical problems for the next 7.5 hours. I'm rounding down on that. It's actually like 8 hours.